Okay, we're going to do the market recap for January 14th, 2020. The market's, well, let me start again. The market is down 0.1% on the SPY, but we can see we had this huge sell-off when it was announced that the tariffs to China would stay in place until after the U.S. election. But it is coming back. It was down, I think, 0.25 or 0.3%, but now coming back down just 0.1%. But it does remain in this big, strong, rising channel. Sometimes the market just needs a reason to take a profit. This is up 30, 40% from the lows in October. I mean, that's a huge, not 30%. How much is it up? Yeah, close to 10%, sorry. 8%. That's a huge move for this index, 8%. People would like to get 8% in a year on their money. The NDX down a quarter, same thing. It's inside day, but right at the top of the channel. Sometimes they need a reason to come down. Dow is up 0.1% today. There's a big move on FedEx today. But we can see it did make a nominal new high, and it has closed near the bottom of the range. It's going to close near the bottom of the range. If this goes red tomorrow, we would look for it to roll over. Probably find support around 28,700. Could be a couple 100-point drop. The Dow Jones Trannies, they're up 1% today. A lot of that would be FedEx. Look at this, has broken through the 11,500. I think this is on its way now to trade to 11,600. Our main ETFs that we're following, financials off 1%. Now we're coming into earnings season here, and so we should start seeing earnings coming out on the big names. I would expect them to be strong, and I think we'll see this continue on. 100 and 105 are the targets. SMH up a 0.25%. Didn't make a nominal new high. Looks like it might even close at new highs. This is 145.21, and we're 145.38. So it looks like if it closes in this area, we will close at an all-time new high on the semiconductors. Then of course the LABU, very strong today, up 8.5. It was up close to 10% at one point today. Huge reversal. If this is wave one, wave two held support. Watch this bounce off this. Now it does need to get through this declining tops line in this area here at the 66 area. My target for LABU is now 75 and 80. If this is the start of wave three, we are starting to see good action in the small cap and medium cap stocks. The Russell 2000 is up 0.4% today. It is off its high, but it is breaking out of this wedge pattern. It is in this rising channel. Look for this trade to 170 and then to all-time highs in here at 173.50. USO, that's the oil, is up slightly today. Crude oil, I'm going to get it. Here we go, up 33 cents, 58.40. This is an area consolidation for it. I mean, this is support for it. So we'll see. I mean, it had those with the Iranian political tension. It had these big spikes up. It has come back. The gold sector also, the seniors are up 4.35% today. Gold is down $2, but is holding in this 15.50 or 15.46. FANG stocks, Apple down $3 today. Did make a nominal new highs, but it's going to close lower. But that's okay. I mean, this is a huge, strong chart. Apple. Amazon down 25.25 today. That's a big drop for Amazon. But, 1%, 1.28%. But it does remain in this rising channel. Let's see if it holds support in here on both the channel line and lateral support. It had this big base popped out through it. I mean, if this is a wave 1 and this is 2, look for wave 3 to take this up into the 1965 area. Facebook off 2.25, 230. Broke out, made a nominal high, holding support. I mean, anytime you break out, you would expect to pull back. Google down 4 5/8. Also made a nominal high, but backing off. Super strong chart though. Intel down 21 cents. It is holding this trend line in here. And lateral support. It's wedging. Let's see which way it goes. Semiconductors are so strong. Intuitive Surgical down 33 cents. Also, after this big breakout, consolidating in here, holding support. Off the breakout, Microsoft down to $1.12. Did make a nominal new high as well, but backed off today. Still in this big rising channel. Hold in lots of support around 161. Excuse me. Still looks good. Very bullish. These charts are all very bullish. 0.66 up on Netflix. It's coming up to our target of 350. It's at resistance in that area, but still above, still in the rising channel. And the video down 4.5. It should find support here around 343. It's in this big rising channel. Target 270. On our indicators, 63% of stocks are above the 40-day moving average. The VIX at 12.5 and the McClellan oscillator at -5. So very, very neutral. Even though this market did back off a bit today, it didn't, we're still just very, very neutral. Which is also interesting because we saw the big names sell off and we really didn't get anything that looked like an oversold position or overbought. Just very neutral. So we'll see. Keep an eye on those. At the moment, markets look to trade higher. This Tilray, big pop on the Tilray here, broke out through this declining tops line. This might be, I might have to put a swing on Tilray. This is the area here. Really, this is the area here. Has broken out through it. Broken the big declining tops line. I think we'll put a swing on Tilray. I did add to the swing on CGC as well today. This I like this chart. Big declining tops line, pops down, right hand extension, breaking out. It's in this rising channel. Looks good. CGC. The other ones I'm not really ready yet. Cron has still got some work to do. ACBC is gonna go the way of the dodo bird. It's gone, and the VFF, nothing really there for us. The MJ, which is the marijuana ETF. I mean, it's still languishing here. It needs to get through this level here, 1830, before we do anything with that. I mean, it's just there's nothing in here that says to buy MJ at the moment. Still a big downtrending channel. Let's see. From the watch list last night, yeah, APHA gave bad guidance. It did come off. BYND, huge trade. From yesterday's close 115 traded to 135, up another $20, but then sold off quite sharply and came back, is up still up $2.40 on the day, held support at around 115, but in this declining triangle, which is negative. But we'll see. I mean, that's a huge move, and we said so. I mean, this is up $50, so. But there was a trade in there from the watch list from last night. The DDD. Our DDD, we said, I really had sort of an entry on this at around 1150.